Hello, my name is Jeremy Mers, and I'm doing an informative presentation about the influence of the blues on rock and roll and today's modern music. And I want to start by saying, well, here's my audience. Okay, let's begin. So, Robert Johnson, here's my visual aid. Robert Johnson is one of the pioneers of the blues. He actually was one of the first members. He got popular in the 20s. I want to say 1927. He put out quite a few hits. His sound actually influenced Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters. And the reason why Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters play an instrumental role in the roots of rock and roll is because Muddy Waters, when he played the guitar, he would distort his sound. He would pluck the strings and bend the strings and create a different kind of, it would echo more. It was the sound that later influenced some of these later bands, as I'll get to. Eric Clapton, who became famous in the 60s, he said that Robert Johnson was one of his main influences. So right there, from the rock and roll, the new wave rock and roll in the 60s in Britain, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, the Rolling Stones, they all credit these guys, these original blues musicians, for their sound and like the way they wanted to play. Jimmy Page, great guitarist, he credits Howlin' Wolf as being an influence on him as well. The Rolling Stones got their name from a Muddy Waters song that he had made before the band started. Aerosmith, Van Halen, popular rock and roll groups from the 70s, they were influenced by these rock and roll groups from the 60s, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, Rolling Stones. And it just, it keeps going on and on, in cycles. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Guns N' Roses, Slash, Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Waters, Robert Johnson were huge influences on Slash. And he was a great guitarist in his own right. Blues Traveler, and you can go to the 90s. Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, the grunge sound from the 90s, from Washington. Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, these were their idols who they wanted to emulate or take some sound from. And even in today's music, in the 2000s, John Mayer, White Stripes, Jack White, Taylor Hicks, American Idol, he had the blues. He liked Robert Johnson and Howlin' Wolf, some of the original blues artists. These were all, so basically, Robert Johnson, Howlin' Wolf, and Muddy Waters played a huge role in rock and roll in today's music. They changed the game. They changed the sound. These were the pioneers. And Howlin' Wolf and Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Waters even said that when these British bands were getting big in the 60s, they loved it. That was more money for them, more notoriety for them. They couldn't have been happier. Robert Johnson, he actually died. He was playing a gig in Missouri. He was 27, and the manager of the club they were playing at, thought that Robert Johnson was having an affair with his girlfriend, so he poisoned his drink. Anyway, he died. Could have made so much more music, but this is it. I got Jimi Hendrix here on my arm. Big rock and roll fan. These were the pioneers of. Taylor Hicks on American Idol. He had a soulful sound, and that was 2004, 2005, and he loved Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf. These guys had a huge influence on today's music. Any questions from my audience? No, right on.
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, there's our presentation. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something today. Just keep on listening to good music, Thank you.